Sing that shit.
Hey guys, Spencer here. We're going to do a review demo, kind of talk through of the Coleman SaluSpa Tahiti, and we'll kind of let you know about my entire experience and how it works and stuff like that. It's a good hot tub with terrible directions. So you can see right there, installation is it's a little bit hard to set up. I would say it took me about 15 to 20 minutes, but they only give you half of a page of directions, which was not nearly enough. Basically, for setup, you're going to take out the main part of the tub and you're going to take off the lid that it has right there, and you're going to blow them up. And it's nice because the actual warmer, the hot tub warmer itself, actually has a built-in blower, and you just use that. So it comes with an attachment right here that you can see, and you'll just use that to actually set up the hot tub. After you blow up the hot tub, you can see right there, it's got 3 connection points that you'll just pull this up next to the hot tub, and you'll connect all 3 of those points. They connect really nicely. Basically, you just screw each of these 3 connectors on. You can see no leaks or anything like that, which is great, and you can tell there's no water leaking from the tub or anything like that. It's been going for about 48 hours now. It also comes with this lid right here that kind of sits on the hot tub and then buckles on with 6 different buckles. Now, I do like those buckles because if you look right here, it's not just a clip, it's actually got a second part to the clip, and this way a kid can't get into it, because you not only do you have to squeeze these parts, but you actually need to push this back as well. And so it's kind of a kid-proof, at least for my 5, 6, 7-year-olds, they're not able to open the hot tub, which is obviously a really good thing. It also comes with, you can see right in there, this thing is removable. You can just unscrew it really easily, and inside of that is a filter that you'll need to change every so often, depending on how often you use it. It's easy to change. You can change out and get a new one, or you can actually just take it out and wash it, and that'll work just as well, at least 5 or 6 times, and then you'll probably have to change it after that. So that's right there, really easy to change. All you'll do is grab that, unscrew it, and you'll be good to go. Right here is actually to add bromine or chlorine tablets. So hot tubs obviously do have maintenance. You need to keep them clean. And so this thing just unscrews. You can see right there. And all you have to do is unscrew this top right here. And inside there, you'll add tablets. And they'll slowly release the bromine or the chlorine to keep your hot tub clean. All right, now the actual machine, what all it can do, you can see it's got a display there that's telling you the current temperature. And then it's got 7, 8 other options on there as well. This obviously just changes the desired temperature. It can get up to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Right here is what turns on the heater, basically saying, oh, sorry, not the heater, the water rotator, so it keeps water flowing through the machine, and that keeps the water flow going. And right here is whether or not you want to have your heat on, which obviously we do because we're not quite up to the desired temperature yet. And then right here is the bubble option. Now it's kind of nice because it's got a lock or unlock, so you can tell it basically lock it and not have it turn on bubbles, which is good because if you've got the cover on, you're not supposed to be running bubbles. So you just push that and hold it down, and it'll unlock the bubble option now and everything else on there. So that's good because a kid, coming here and just pushing buttons, you don't want them to be able to turn on things. So then now I can push the bubbles, and you'll see the bubbles kick in right there. And the last option on here is a timer where you can actually tell it to have it turn on at a certain time. You can say, I can click through there and hopefully you can see that display where it's basically saying, hey, I want you to be at this temperature in this amount of time, which is good for saving electricity if you're looking to save a little bit of electricity and not have it constantly at a specific temperature. And then the last button's pretty simple, just if you would like to have it in a different unit, Celsius or Fahrenheit, depending on where you're at, you can swap that out right there. As far as sound, hopefully you can tell it's really quiet. If the bubbles are going, it's louder, but that's the nature of bubbles, obviously. The machine itself is super quiet when it's just sitting there, just kind of like a dull hum when it's keeping the water warm. As far as the cord goes, you can see it's about a 10-foot cord. So you can see it goes back here. I needed an extension cord actually just because the way my outlets are. It's got a large end right there, so my outdoor outlets didn't work with that, and I had to use an extension cord basically just to get this to be able to plug in. But it works with 120 volts, no problem. It does have tests. You can click the button to test and make sure everything's working before you start it. And the last thing is it does come with lights. So you can plug this in down there and it'll light up and glow at night if that's kind of the vibe you're going for. The last few things that you probably want to see is just how much pressure it gets here. And you can see it's a pretty good amount of pressure. I mean, I can climb over here, no problem. This is me putting about my, I'm leaning all the way on it. This is my full weight on it. and it goes down a little bit, as anything that blows up will, but it doesn't have any issues with like going flat or anything like that. And I think the heat actually helps it do that as well. The second thing is, how long does it actually take to heat up? It took, it goes about 2 degrees a minute. So you can see we filled it up with the garden hose right there yesterday, about 24, 26 hours ago maybe. And it's completely up to 97 degrees, so it's just about at the right temperature. We're probably going for about 100 to 102, but it's gone about 2 to 3 degrees a minute for the whole 24 hours as it's heated that water up. And you can see here, I'm about 6 feet tall. I'm sitting right on my bum, and you can tell it goes just about to my shoulders, which is right about where you would want a hot tub to go. It could fit, if I sit on the edge here, it could fit probably fit 3 6-foot tall people. And then you get a little too cozy, or for kind of maybe smaller people or kids and things like that. It's also got the bottom itself. Air does go into the bottom, and so even though I'm kind of sitting on cement right here, it's not uncomfortable at all on your bottom. It feels totally fine. It's about that thick of blown up material, so it feels great. So I'm totally happy with this purchase. What a great deal on a hot tub. What a great way to have a hot tub in a small space. Or in a place where it may not be possible to have a larger hot tub. They've done really well with this.